welcome back. There's Dwight Howard, who played excellent last week. I think he's finally figured out the big three. And because of that, LA Riot right now, who could be favorites to win it all, are sitting there at 3-2. Big logjam at 3-2, but watching them last week, they were one of the best teams in the big three. Welcome in, I'm Brian Scalabrine alongside Rick Barry, and you know, if you look at the LA Riot, on paper at the beginning of the season, you thought these guys have a really good chance. Last week they showed it.
Yeah, and they have tremendous talent. I mean, you're going to take a look at a couple of their key players. I mean, Jordan Crawford, it's going to be like watching what Stevenson did. He attacks the basket. He can shoot the three-point shot. Here you see him going in with a nice move to the hole right there, knocking down the three-point shot as well. And again, attacking the basket. So we'll see a replay of Stevenson. Then, of course, Dwight Howard, 8-time NBA All-Star, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. Pretty tough to stop him when he gets inside. He's not the same player he was years ago, but he's still pretty darn good and doing a good job for Los Angeles.
On the other side, Detroit has had to figure out life without ISO Joe. They lost that first week, but they started figuring things out. Look at that. In week 4, huge win against Houston. And then last week, you know, they just couldn't figure out a way to get over the hump, and DMV did what they got, figured out a way to close out that game. And here's the Iceman. You know, it's hard without ISO Joe, but he's been doing a great job with his guys. And on the other side, Swaggy P, Nick Young, very good coach. And look at, he's got his own little merch now with the LA Riot.
Well, I would have to say if you had to pick somebody in this game, LA is going to be the team you have to say is favorite, because the one game that the Amps were able to figure out and get a win was against Houston, a team that obviously is struggling. So we'll take a look at the rosters. All
right, here are the rosters. You got Pargo, who had a good week last week, I thought. A guy you watch out for, Cameron Smith. Darnell Jackson, been the big three forever. On the other side, we mentioned Dwight Howard. But don't forget Wesley Johnson and Mike Taylor as well. Here's Crawford, right inside. Design play to get Howard going early.
Yeah, well, Shakir Houston's have a tough time having to guard Howard down in the post. He's got obviously he's got size over him big time. There goes Crawford.
Yup, and now there's that floater. The balance of let's post up Dwight Howard and let's get him in pick and roll actions is what makes LA so tough to stop.
Good defense. And, wow, what a tough break that was. Great shot.
Here's Pargo, looking to go to work. Has to be more aggressive, and that's what he's doing. Nice job sealing off the defender to lay it up.
Yeah, Pargo's usually a good three-point shooter, but he's struggling really big time this year.
But he looked better last week, and it looks like he's going to be more aggressive this week.
There you go. Again, that's a matchup that's very much in favor of Los Angeles. So, you got somebody with his size. Here's Crawford on the roll, a nice little floater throwing it up there.
Houston gives over to Pargo. Oh, that shot was partially blocked, and Howard goes right up with it. And that's what he wasn't doing in week 1. He didn't realize that that ball doesn't hit the rim, but now he's used to it. Those are huge plays. Pargo getting the screen from Houston. Houston attacking, kick it out. Nixon rises and fires. That's back rim. Rebound Johnson.
Bob.
Inside, Howard. Oh, good block by Houston, and it called a foul.
Well, they're going to exploit that all game long because it's a matchup that just doesn't work. There's the little good defensive play, getting his hand on the ball. Nice job. You just never give up in basketball. You never know, that second effort could make a big difference for you. You saw the foul there on that one. That's pretty impossible. Dwight did a good job of screening his man off the boards. They recognized it. They threw the high lob pass, and the foul was the result. Now let's see if they can make free throws.
Howard's really shooting it well from the perimeter, from the free throw line. Shot looks clean. Here's Pargo. Back to Pargo. Got 2 on him. Makes room on the baseline, and he's blocked, but there's a foul.
He caught him on the arm a little bit. Yep. Caught him on the arm. There we go. We'll watch the play. There he comes in a nice little move. Boom. Got him across the arm a little bit.
Now, I've been talking a lot about Pargo's shooting, and I felt like last week he was really good, but he does lead the big three in total assists, and he has 20 on the year. So that leads, he does, the team is better when he's out there.
He's not selfish. He's creating, doing stuff.
No,
but the thing is, his shot has been struggling this year. For him to be shooting in the 20 percentile is pretty bad. And they need him just to do better, obviously.
Crawford.
There's the attack.
Over to Howard.
Oh, he should have shot that ball.
See if Pargo's aggressive again, and he is. Up, there's a foul. Just like, to me, with ISO Joe out, they need some more from Pargo. Look at last season, and I get it. Last season he had Joe with him, so the main focus isn't him, but look at the numbers this year.
Yeah, here we go. The attacking coming into the basket, and good stop, and his momentum carried him through on top of his back, Johnson.
I don't know why it's not a shooting foul, but that's what they called.
Well, he landed on his back before he started the upward motion.
Here's Pargo with a step back. Deep block, and they need him to make shots to get Howard out of the lane.
Yeah, well, that's a good way to start out right now. They pull Dwight away from the basket would be a big factor. And they brought him in for his size to be able to battle Dwight in the post. You see, they got rid of that mismatch right away with Houston. And there's Crawford. He can shoot the three. He can die. He can attack the basket. He's one of the top offensive guys in the game, well-rounded.
There's Pargo again. Oh, it crosses over. High off the glass. Misses. And Darnell Jackson right there to clean it up.
Yeah, well, we talked about Pargo and his passing ability. Here he is right now. Draws somebody, finds the man wide open, and knocks it down.
Oh, we're going to bring the fire. Early on. Why not use it in the first half if you got it? Swaggy P is going to bring the fire here, brought to you by Red Lobster.
Well, I think he likes the matchup here is why he did it. And as you saw the statistic when we did our first game.
You can challenge a shooting foul, and you can't do it if it's in the bonus. Two players to go one-on-one. Dribbling is not required, and it'll count as 2, 3, or 4 points. You get one per half. Darnell Jackson should take his time. Use that body. He does. He spins. He elevates. Yes! Darnell talking a little smack, but he is a great guy on the big three.
You want to talk about a big body? We're talking about Reggie Evans. You can put Jackson right in there with him. Look at a nice move that he made there to get that shot off. Good touch.
They're going to post up Pargo. Not an easy guy to post up. He's like a brick wall down there. Trying to shoot right over the top. Misses everything. Over to Darnell, and it counts. Darnell Jackson is fired up.
Well, you have to have people step up. You know, Stevenson stepped up the last game, and now Jackson's come off the bench and doing a great job.
Ooh, what a pass by Crawford. That pass got Darnell Jackson out of position, and that's how Howard got that foul.
Yeah, but also the way that Dwight was going right now, he should have let him shoot that ball. If you can make that shot, you let him make that shot. Picking up the foul, not a great one. And now we got to bring in the fire.
Yeah, Iceman's going to be bringing the fire here. Brought to you by Red Lobster. Dwight Howard, D block, going one-on-one. Big three at its finest. See the stats right there. Offense 19, defense 37 stops on the season. Howard. Space.
And that's smart on Jackson's part. Back off him. Look, if you can beat me shooting the ball from that distance, I'll accept that. But you don't want him taking you down using his size and getting in close to the basket. I'm surprised that statistic is that much in favor of the defense, to be honest with you.
Because the officials let the players murder each other. That's why. Here's Vino Smith checking into the game. Pargo hustles, gets it back.
Throws it away. Yeah, lost the handle.
Good opportunity for them right there. Mike Taylor checks in as well. Guy that can get hot. Howard, inside, bodies, pump fake, step through. No good, Pargo clears it. Over to Smith. Back to Pargo. Pargo, they needed that.
Wow, nice lead.
Riot a little shell-shocked right now. Pargo with 7 points. Crawford, back rim, rebound D-block. Pargo, was he on the 4 spot? Doesn't matter. Mike Taylor, corner 3. Oh, good rebound by Darnell Jackson. Bino Smith rises, no good.
That's tough when you come in the game, Taylor. He just came in the game, his first shot's a 3-point shot.
There's a foul. Yeah, so, guys are really moving the ball well. And it paid off for Pargo.
There you go, Pargo knocking down a shot. We talked about him. He's usually an excellent 3-point shooter, struggling this year, and only took 6%, I think it is. But again, sometimes when you get in the game, if you haven't played, you got to run a little bit, move, get yourself warmed up. Boy, to take a 3-point shot is the first shot you're taking coming off the bench. It's not easy to do.
That's how the new school plays.
Yeah.
They don't pass up on any open threes.
I'm not saying pass up on it, but go get yourself ready to play before you do it.
There's Taylor, inside Howard. Right up with it with the left-hand hook. Smith with the rebound. Gets the screen, they ghost it. Pargo, contact, inside, drift. Yes, he's a different player this week, and I like it.
That's outstanding play on Pargo's part. He's playing with a newfound energy, realizing how important it is to do it. He's already got 9 points in this game, and a surprise as we see the Riot trailing by 7.
Again here, what a great start for Detroit AM, 16-9 over the favorites. Time now for fadeaway presented by Bevel.
And Darnell Jackson showing the good footwork from a man his size as he hits the little fadeaway shot. And it's been the Pargo-Jackson show. They have all 16, 9 for Pargo, 7 for Jackson. Same thing, Jordan Crawford has 5 and Howard 4. Nobody else on either team has scored.
All right, cross screen for Crawford. ISO. Good rebound by Jackson. Out to Pargo, who's playing excellent right now. Hangs, fades, it's short. Rebound Howard. Looking to clear it. Trying to post Pargo up. Taylor shoots it and sticks it.
He's the Energizer Bunny, Taylor. He plays with such energy. Fun guy to watch.
And if he makes a shot, that could turn into 20 points if you blink your eye. There's Pargo. Oh, aggressive, pump fakes, gets to the other side, easy bucket.
Yeah, well, Pargo, like the old cliche, he's come to play today. He's playing exceptional basketball right now.
There's Taylor, going right, high glass, no good. Rebound, Howard, jump hook, soft touching in.
Smart move, though. George making that move and bringing Jackson in the game, getting Houston out of there. It made all the difference in the world for the Amps.
Pargo using his body.
Great defense.
Oh, they got a jump ball. There's some notable transactions that happened recently. You take a look, Mike Taylor joining one of the best teams. He got traded for Mike Scott, and then Will Barton signed with the Trilogy. And then Juwan Summers acquired from the draft pool on Thursday because Paul Millsap will be out today. Well, Taylor again, being a little too physical.
Yeah, well, the size difference, they were smart. They had mismatched size-wise. And they put Nixon down in the post against Taylor.
Here's Smith. Gets the hand back. This young man could score it. Attacking left hand. Misses the layup, huge miss. Taylor's got that right side, but he goes left. Pulls up. Man, excellent defense by the Amps. Pargo looking to be aggressive. Keeps the dribble alive. Spin move on the baseline. Over to Darnell Jackson for three. No good. Bino Smith with the rebound. Oh, big turnover, but Pargo gets it back. Pargo. Step back. Oh, he's big time today.
He's feeling it. That's the Pargo that I was used to seeing when I was coaching.
With an update on Detroit, let's send it over to Chris Haynes.
With Detroit, I talked to Jeremy Pargo as Dwight Howard gets that nice two-hand bash. Talked to Jeremy Pargo about just how the identity of the team had to switch up when Joe Johnson went down, who recently had surgery to repair a torn patella tendon. And Pargo said, listen, guys as a whole had to adjust to new roles, and he said he has to be more aggressive because they're stepping outside of their comfort zone in many ways. He said, but he feels like they have the skill set and the versatility to get it done still.
Crawford up top to Howard, and he throws it down.
Great pass, and again, attacking the basket, creating an opportunity, breaking down the defense. You see, penetrates, draws the defense. Nice lob pass to Howard to finish.
10 points for Dwight Howard. Smith on the wing, aggressive, attacking, gets it off the glass.
Again, there's another one of the problems in this match there. He's taking advantage of his height advantage over Taylor, able to shoot right over him, did a good job.
First field goal for Bino Smith. Going back to Crawford. Inside the floater. That is a layup for 92.
Yeah, Riot got to try to get this stop right here and try to see if they can score and keep the game close going into halftime.
Pargo stretches out to defense. Ooh, that's a big miss.
Layup, yeah, missed it, didn't hit the rim. Smart play on Taylor's part.
23-21. Bucket here will send us to the half. Smith rises, fires, no good. Rebound, Darnell Jackson. To Pargo. Inside, blocked by Howard, but somehow he finishes it. Detroit Amps will go into the half, 25-21.
And 14 of those 25 by Pargo.
Came to play. You heard Rick Barry talking about his shooting slump. He said, enough of that. Look at that, working the baseline. Pargo is so strong.
Well, again, he's attacking. That's what Stevenson did in the last game. It's critical to do that. So 14 of those 25 points.
All right, send it over to Chris.
JP, what shooting slump you were talking about you were in?
The one y'all saw for the first few games.
What's changed?
Just kind of come out and be who I am, not worry about nothing else. Do that, my mom gets to watch me and see me play every week, so I'm okay with that.
That's perspective, brother. Best of luck second half.
Thank you.
Back to you guys.
My mom watched me play too. It didn't help. Anyway, Detroit, they're putting up a fight. The LA Riot, to me, one of the favorites to win it all. Detroit Amps shorthanded. They're up 4 at the break.
The Big Three on CBS Sports is sponsored by Walmart. Try Pharmacy Express Delivery.
Big O was the biggest star to play basketball in the city of Cincinnati. Led Cincinnati to 2 Final Fours, 79-9 record, and today inside we have a really good game with the Amps coming up big so far.
Yeah, well, Pargo's been the guy. I said 14 at the half. They updated. He actually had 16 of the 25 points, and this is a guy that has been struggling. But this is what great players do. You never get down. You got to believe in yourself. You have to come out and you have to attack. He's doing that right now, playing with a lot of confidence. And we'll see if the LA Riot can get themselves back into this game right now. They got to get a few more people to help them out. They only have 4 points from Mike Taylor coming off the bench. Otherwise, it's 17 for Crawford and 10 for Dwight Howard, so need a little bit more help from the rest of the team.
Time now for the juiciest moment of the half, brought to you by Simply Spiked Bold. 21 and over contains alcohol. Celebrate responsibly. It's Dwight Howard with the dunk. And usually with Jordan Crawford attacking, drawing 2. Howard's been cashing in on plays like that.
Well, George having Jackson right back in the game again. He's not going to let that mismatch happen like it did at the start of the game.
Crawford taking his time. Darnell Jackson with the rebound. Pargo 16, as Rick Barry mentioned. Kicks it out. Darnell Jackson attacking. 5 on the clock. Smith off the glass. Over to Howard. Elijah Stewart did not play at all in the first half. Is in here for the second.
2 easy baskets right now that LA has missed. Crawford had a nice little short one right in front of the basket, and that little one right there. Both shots that should have been made. Makes a big difference. Instead of a 6-point deficit, it would only been 2.
LA gets the ball back. Fresh 14 on the shot clock. Crawford. Oh, yeah, good pass. That's the 3rd time today that Crawford has hit Dwight Howard on that roll pass in the pick and roll action.
Well, you said at the start that's what they like to do. They like to use Dwight's mobility and his size and athleticism. And not a bad move, actually, even though Smith didn't want to foul him. To put him at the free throw line. I think that the odds are him missing a free throw are far greater than him missing a dunk if he'd not been contested.
Sure, but then you got to ask yourself about the whole foul thing. Is that going to come back to bite you? Maybe you should just let him take the 2. So yeah, Dwight Howard, who's been shooting it really well from the free throw line.
Well, we knew we were going to jinx him, right?
Hey.
Oh,
Crawford
yes.
gets it back.
Great
Attacking,
hustle.
spinning, elevating, English on the ball. And he'll go to the line.
That was very impressive to continue to have control, making all of those whirly dervish moves. That was good foul to draw for him. Now they just obviously make the free throw to take advantage of it. And that's 2 quick fouls against the Amps.
Momentum kind of shifting a little bit in LA's favor. But see if the Detroit Amps can answer. Pargo out to Jackson, back to Pargo.
Good job fighting over the screen by Stewart. Great job. Another one.
Pargo fades. That is a tough shot.
That was such good defense on his part, and he still couldn't stop him from scoring. That's just great individual effort on the part of Pargo. Incredible.
Crawford attacking. Spins. Howard pops. He's got 4 on the clock. He's got to go. Elijah Stewart, 3, 2. Shot is up. No good. Bino Smith gets the rebound. That's got to be a goal, Tim. Yeah.
Here we go. Yeah, I guess he touched the net is what he touched.
Go, go, go! Smith for the rebound. Gonna go to work here. To the back down. Kicks it out. Darnell Jackson.
Second 3. What a big difference he has made in this game. That was the turning point for the Amps so far in this game, is bringing Jackson into the game.
There's Howard.
Offense. He got away with it. George is up there in arms over there. Wait, what the heck is going on? I know the feeling, but yeah.
Yeah, the only thing is, I'm not a big fan of first contact offensive fouls. Like, if he hit him twice, that's fine, but like, there's always contact on every play like that.
Yeah, well,
you don't want guys falling down.
Well, you were an outside shooter. If you drove to the basket, you wanted that foul going to the basket.
There's Pargo, aggressive, gets to the other side, and that's a foul in the arm.
He is playing with such renewed confidence in his game, and that's what you have to have. You must believe in yourself. It's fun to watch.
Get Stewart right back out. Stewart was good with just coming in at the half. I don't know what the reasoning behind that was.
He played, that defense he played was so outstanding, and yet Pargo wound up making an unbelievably tough shot. Now we have another missed free throw.
Crawford looking inside, drives baseline, aggressive, lays it up. That is tough.
That is such a good move.
That is tough.
Yeah, that was fun to watch. Quick first step when he gets him. Oh, he's so close to going out of bounds, but to have the body control and to be able to lay that in like that was awesome play. I love guys that attack the basket. That's such an important part. You break the defense down and you give yourself an opportunity to get a three-point play.
Crawford always plays his best in the second half, and usually they're down or they need that last 10 points. But Pargo's answered the bell. Crawford gets it back. Gets that screen from Howard. Kicks it out.
Surprised he didn't throw the lob. He had the lob to Howard, missed it.
Howard inside. Oh, what a kick out. Like Jokic-like. Crawford looking for that screen again. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Attacking. Fades. Oh, in and out.
That's 2 of them he's missed right there. That's a shot.
Smith. Ill-advised. Crawford, corner 3, yes.
That makes it much more interesting. 3-point deficit now. LA starting to play, I think, a lot better basketball at the start of the second half than they did at the first half.
And there's a timeout. You know who needs a timeout? Jordan Crawford. He is carrying the LA Riot, getting them back into this game. LA down by 3, but surging. Detroit gonna talk it over. We'll be back.
Very well out there. They've been very well received, the new team in the WNBA.
Yeah, their point guard, Veronica Burton, I've worked with her. She's up from the Boston area. Good player. Really guard. All right, let's see. What do the Avs have up there? Sweet Houston, who is Mr. Hustle Play, is back in the game. Crawford's out. Taylor's in.
Oh, Taylor, good defense.
It's really good defense. Here's Pargo, countering, taking his time, step back. Another big shot by Darnell Jackson.
3 threes, he said.
And that's huge, because Dwight Howard plugging the lane is not ideal for your offense. Howard attacking. Ooh, nice move, but he blows the layup, but Johnson gets it back again. Good block by Darnell Jackson. Pargo. He's got 8 on the clock. He's got to go. He's got 3, 2. Pargo with a fadeaway.
Oh my God, that's 2 of them he's made like that with great defense against him. Wow, that is so impressive.
39-31, Ice Cube loves it. Howard, deep post position again, takes his time, gets it done.
They needed that one desperately.
LA Riot needs to stop right here, 39-33. Pargo's played every minute. Houston on the slip. Oh, they call
That's a little late whistle on that one. Here's the one. That's the one you let go.
Yeah.
That had no impact on the play at all.
It wasn't a great pass, but just a second team foul for the LA Riot. Here comes Nixon. This is going to be interesting because Howard dominated the game when Darnell Jackson was out. See if they go back to Dwight Howard. Oh, they're going to get Pargo a quick break.
Whoa. Wow. Well, you got a 6-point lead. They need a little blow. Both of those guys have been the dominant players for them. So let's see what happens. This is LA's chance.
Houston over to Cam Smith. Floater. Oh, that's a big play. That'll send us to the third quarter break. Detroit doing their thing.
Yeah, and Jackson has just killed him. I mean, he came in the game. He's hit 3 3-pointers in here. Here's Pargo making his move inside. Look how tough that is. Kicks it out to the wide open Jackson, and he knocks it down.
But let's take a look at today's monster moment.
Well, this is Crawford driving to the basket. Dwight Howard is going to be flowing in there. Great lob pass to finish it off strong. This is such a strange game. 3 players on each team have only scored. 20 points for Pargo, 13 for Darnell Jackson, 8 from Smith off the bench. Crawford 15, Howard 14, and only 4 from Mike Taylor. So LA's got to get some other people to put some points on the board for him, but I don't know if I've ever seen a team this far into a game that only 3 players from each team have scored.
You know they're going to go to Crawford, and they're going to do this action right here. Dwight Howard gets it back, goes up strong, and it rolls out. Houston. Cam Smith, a scorer. High arcer, but Houston gets it back. And he gets fouled. And that'll be 2. 4th foul on the LA Riot.
Well, LA has had a real difficult time making those inside shots. They've missed 3 baskets that they should have been able to make. It's cost them 6 points. It's the difference in the game right now. 2 Crawford shots inside of Dwight Howard on that one. That's 3 easy baskets that they did not capitalize on.
Swaggy P is going to bring a fire here. Brought to you by Red Lobster. Houston. Bodies. Spins. Oh, they call foul. Taylor does not like the call.
Let's see what happens on the move here. Yeah, he's all over his arm. I mean, but that's what he had to try to keep him outside because of the size differential, but we can't complain on that one. That was all over his arm.
Houston first points, so now they have 4 guys that have scored.
Yeah. Great move.
Oh, that's a lot of contact right there. Mike Taylor aggressive. He needed guys to kind of bridge this gap.
And this is exactly the
They're going to bring the fire again.
Here we go.
This is the Iceman saying, nah, you're going to have to play for this one. Brought to you by Red Lobster. Mike Taylor, ooh, tries to go quick. Hits the jab. Crossover, right up, in and out. Third round coverage of the 3M Open will be coming up next on CBS, and it's available now on cbssports.com/watchgolf, as well as the CBS Sports app and on the Golf Channel.
Another tough miss by LA. They just hadn't had any luck on those easy short shots.
Smith,
that was a pass.
Houston.
That was a pass. Yeah, he tried to throw a long pass.
I don't know the call. The call seems to be
staying with the Amps.
It's gonna stay with the Amps. They haven't reset the shot clock. And Cam Smith going out. Pargo coming back. He got a good rest. He's gonna have to close this game out. These last 7 points are gonna be difficult. Houston, low clock. I'm not sure he knows it. 2-1, good shot. Howard rebounds. Can't leave this guy. Are you kidding me? Short with it, but rebound Taylor. Big play by Mike Taylor. Let's bring in Chris Haynes. What do you got over there?
You look at Dwight, the first couple of games, you saw he's trying to find his way. It takes a lot to get adjusted to the Big 3 format and the style of play. But Dwight Howard, you see over the last couple of games, controlling the paint, doing what he can on the offensive end and establishing himself. And what's most important, what his teammates have told me, he sets tremendous screens. So, let's see if that can pay dividends towards the stretch of this game.
Yeah, last week he looked like the MVP out there, doing all the things that Chris just talked about. All right, here's Taylor. Loves getting to that right-hand pull-up.
No good.
No good. Houston out to Pargo. Pargo's been hot all day. Pargo gets the switch. Back to Jackson. Jackson puts it down on the floor. He's got 7. He's got to go quick. 3 on the clock. Pargo knows it. He slips and falls. And it's a shot clock violation. I'm not hearing the horn. That clock said 0. It's good defense by Mike Taylor. Right now, Amps sitting there with an 8-point lead. This is the big possession. Howard, ISOs, Taylor, aggressive, he lays it up.
Big stop time for LA. They've got to come up with a couple of good ones.
Goes under the screen. Pargo rises. No good. Rebound Howard. Looking to clear it. Goes to Taylor. Sets that screen. Crawford. Oh, good block. But he gets it back, and it's a shot clock violation. Good defense by the Amps.
Yeah. You don't see shot clock violations happen all that often. A little too much one-on-one for LA that time.
Jackson.
Boy, if that went in, that would have been a killer.
They're calling no foul. Just
here we go. Let's see. Yeah.
LA Riot needs a timeout just to figure out how you're going to push this. This is just a 30-second timeout. Down by 6. See if they have something up their sleeve. They need a bucket right here.
Yeah, big time they do. And that foul, that was no foul there because the official ruled that the ball, he had no chance of getting that ball that was going out of bounds already. And that's why I think he let that play go.
Here's Crawford to take it out. Howard, deep post position. Goes up with the left hand, no good. Pargo. Attacking, nothing going. Oh, what a steal. And the layup. Good job by Mike Taylor.
That's what he's known for. He's a pesty guy.
It's a huge offensive possession here for Detroit. Smith, back to Jackson, over to Pargo. Pargo attacking. Nothing going. He's got to shoot this one. Darnell Jackson for 3.
No.
And Howard just closed out just a little bit more.
Yeah.
And Juicin is going to come back in. Juicin has made every hustle play all season long. And Pargo's going to the bench.
Wow.
He needs a little bit of a break. Howard inside. Takes his time. Oh, what a play by Houston. There's those hustle plays I was talking to you about.
Yep. Yeah, you called it. He's been making them all, like you said, all season. That was a really big one there.
Yeah, you had Howard underneath the basket. Could have been 41-43. Now it's 45-39. Crawford for 3. They're going to count that bucket. And I think they're going to call a foul on Howard. Well, the bucket should count.
Let's see what happens. They got tied up. I don't know how they're going to call. Like I said, they got tied up there on their screen.
Oh, man, they called Nixon for the foul.
Whoa.
So Howard to go to the line to complete the 4-point play.
Wow. That is huge.
Big play.
Well, obviously they felt that Dwight had put himself in a good position to be a screener and that he tried to fight his way through it and got called for the foul, Nixon. So here we go. Dwight make it. Nope.
Nixon gets it. Nixon clears it. Smith over to Houston. Inside, Smith. Oh, what a pass. Houston with the jam. They're 3 points away from securing this upset. Crawford. Attacking. Oh, he misses. Gets it back. New clock. Attacking again. Oh, they called a foul off the ball? I don't know about this one.
Well, we'll have to take a look and see. I think they're calling on Dwight, did they, for holding on the other side? Let's see on the penetration. Here he goes. Dwight right there. Yeah. Dwight just grabbed his arm and hooked him under the basket, away from the basketball. That was a good call.
We're going to be back in 30 seconds. Let's see if Detroit can seal the deal. All right, Detroit, let's see what they got. They have the ball side out of bounds. Needs 3 points to seal this deal. This will be a huge upset.
This is why I would never bet. You see, I thought it was the favorite would be LA in this game. But boy, what a job the Amps have done.
He gets it back. Houston, what a play. Oh, man, what? Oh, he blew the dunk.
And a foul.
Man, what? That was some great action.
Ooh. Nice play, really good. Great pass, great cut to the basket. They just didn't finish. Like, nice lob. So close.
Yeah, that was incredible. A lot of action on that play to get that dunk, but got to finish it off.
Yeah, Houston just shaking his head.
Jordan Crawford, I would not, it would not surprise me if they go for 3 or 4 right here. Crawford attacking. Oh, and so this is a problem for the Detroit Amps.
6.
Yeah, and automatically with a Bino Smith foul, they put him into bonus automatically.
Yeah.
So if Jordan Crawford makes this,
They get the ball back.
they get the ball back.
Big play.
Yeah, it was risky having Smith in the game with the 3 fouls in the half.
But they would have 6. Anyway.
Yeah, no, it went automatic once it was at 4.
Oh, okay.
So Jordan Crawford, huge free throw right here. Free throw here would cut it to 3 and the ball back.
Oh boy, here we go. Makes it interesting.
I can tell you, they're going back to Jordan Crawford. This is what he does. All right, gets the screen. Gets the catch. Attacking, pulls up. Oh, goes to Howard, but gets it back. Great hustle, Jordan Crawford. He wants a timeout to get his win.
He got himself in trouble by getting caught up in the air. Fortunately, you saw the ball bounce off as he tried to get it to Howard, and he came right back to him. So they were very lucky there.
Hey, so a 3 wins it. Pargo.
No fouls, no fouls.
Throws it up, Houston.
No fouls, no
Inside
fouls.
Pargo, he gets free.
He made him change it. That was
Gets it
no.
Yes! Huge play by Pargo. Never gave up on the play. Inside out. 4 seconds on the shot clock and hits the huge shot.
Well, there he goes. He couldn't get it. Great shot by Howard to make him give it up, and they got it back to him, and he came through. Wow, what a game for Pargo after struggling, especially with his outside shooting. Came up with a great game. 23 points he had in this game, and that is a major, major win for the Amps. Actually, the other teams are probably happy because of the tightness to have LA lose.
Once again, our final score is 50-46. For Rick Barry, Chris Haynes, and our entire crew, this is Brian Scalabrine saying so long from Cincinnati. You can watch the remaining 2 games of today's Big 3 action on Vice TV. Coming up next on CBS, 3rd round coverage of the 3M Open. This has been a presentation of CBS Sports and associated with the Big 3.